All right, so hello guys, we're back. Hole number 4 here that we're setting up for. Notice my accuracy number. So you're going to base the amount of rings you play based off that number. I do play very close to max in this on this hole for a long iron. So my accuracy 75, 76. We're going to play it at 1.5 per ring based off that accuracy number. So you're going to see me switch to a marlin ball. That's all I'm going to need for this one. And we'll just focus on that 1.5 per ring ring adjustment and just go for the bounce shot. Now typically what I do on this hole is about 3.5 backspin and just try to set up kind of very centered into the island. Now one of the things that's good about bringing a marlin is you can center it more into the center of the island and use the right spin to get it back to the center. Towards the pin, I mean, from the center. So, for example, if you were only using a basic ball, you couldn't aim at the center of the island, which is going to start bringing the right, because you can see my opponent there. The center of the island is actually set up to be kind of left, at least a grid or two. You can see the way that my opponent's. So what I recommend doing, so you can center it up, and first off, definitely don't bring Goliath. It just doesn't have the accuracy. You don't want to hit a great ball here and miss the island. So just something to keep in mind, that bringing backbone is going to be probably your best option. Of course, if you had a B52 that was developed, that would be a good option as well, but you really shouldn't be a rookie and have a decent. Oh, that's right, I forgot about this. So we are going to have to go up a ball if we want to use the center of the island, very similar to last tournament, and you're going to see me play it very similarly. But I'm going to set up basically short and to the left just by a fraction. You can see with the way that I have it set up there, that I'm setting it up just to the edge, and very similar to what I mentioned. We're going to do maybe just a little bit of an over adjustment from 2 rings, but we're going to use that 1.5 per ring as our ring adjustment. And you can see the way that it shoots in, that since it was pointed just a little bit to the right, that kind of influences the way that the ball rolls out. So you do want to try to set up just a tiny bit to the left, which is what I was trying to do, and it doesn't look like I quite did enough. So just something to think about for your guys' revision. But at the very least there, you have a good starting point. What I would recommend is just pointing it to the left before you start your ring adjustment, just fractionally to the left a bit more. As you can see, I was right about a yard off, so if you could just barely get that ball guide a little bit to the left, it should give you a very good chance to get that hole-in-one there. But at the very least here, I'm going to show you guys how we're going to go about getting this eagle here, getting this, I don't know what that top spin is to do that. So here we're going to just try to get as aggressive as we can. It's either that or hit this top spin shot. I know I can top spin it off this rough here, and it would probably be very close to 3 rings. And it doesn't look like I quite put enough top spin on it to get it barely cross over the bunker. And as you can just see, kind of the effects of what that's going to cause. And should be pretty easy to beat 8 yards. That's one of the problems about going first, is you really have to execute, and I was not able to do so. But you could see with my backbone, I really didn't have the backspin to hit this shot. It really requires about 5 bars to be able to stop it. And you can see my opponent here with Goliath, as long as, well, all he had to do is hit that fairway. Great ball cost him. So, you know, all he had to do is just, and that's the reason that I don't play Goliath, is because if I would have hit that same landing zone and hit a great ball, I would have, with the backbone, still hit the fairway. Goliath just has no accuracy. But right now, with me forfeiting the backspin, I have no way of stopping it by the pin, so I have to try to get creative with the way that I play that hole. So, with that being said, anyway, you know, good luck there, guys, and you know, I'll be looking forward to posting a hole number 5 for you guys momentarily, but look forward to a revision as well for that hole in the next few days to come. So good luck and catch you guys later.